Hey guys, it's Fancy, and you're watching the Good Wives Network, and I wanted to give you a quick update on the DeeDee's law petition. I'm really excited about it. We've pushed hard. We're starting to gain some traction, and this is how you all can help by sharing this petition and signing it. There's absolutely nothing that you have to donate. There's no money being raised, nothing like that. It is a free petition that we have put together to try and enact change in the government. And here's the funny thing. Supposedly, allegedly, Gypsy and her little friend both commented on it. Would you like to see what they have to say? Okay, so first, let's just celebrate that we have 307 signatures, and we've not even started really promoting this anywhere. I've only talked about it on a couple of lives and put up a few very simple videos about it, but 307, guys. I'm really impressed with this number. I'm happy that we're getting signatures and we're just getting it started. So if you can like, share, comment, leave a message, do a video. You can even leave a video message explaining why you're signing it. You can share this out on all social medias. You can ask others to do it. And in there, we give you 7 actionable steps to take to help with the quest for the truth being exposed and this never happening again. But here's the funny part. They're so not bothered, right? So they already hit my email this morning, and they've already come up with new stories to tell. But this is really interesting. So on our website, where this is change.org/DeeDee's law is being displayed, let me show you who commented. So for the most part, the comments have been very positive. We do have one person who did make a video, and I'm really excited about that. I'm going to do that myself as well. Probably Mac will do one as well. I might ask Jen and the rest of them to do some, but this is really incredible. And right here, though, it says it's Gypsy. Now, we don't have any way of knowing whether it's actually Gypsy or not. So either this is Gypsy herself or someone even sicker pretending to be Gypsy herself, which I don't know why anyone would want to do that. But this was the first comment there, that I can do what I want with my story to tell. That is all. No, sweetheart, you can't. Your story is packed full of lies. Your story is packed full of perjury. Your story is packed full of schmurder that you yourself committed, not anyone else, you. But here's the next one. I like this one even better. So this is obviously somebody who decided to name themselves Lady, which means obviously fake profile, which is fine. I did not believe Gypsy Rose made money off her crime at all. It's her story. If she wasn't medically and mentally abused by her mother, there wouldn't be a story. DeeDee Blanchard, no, there wouldn't be a story if she didn't murder her mother. DeeDee Blanchard made sure Gypsy was never alone with anyone, except for the 2 weeks she spent with Rachel and the 2 weeks she spent from her grandfather and all the time that she was with all of her friends and cousins. You're right. She was never allowed to be alone with anyone. You're right. Not the doctors that say that she was alone with them. No, none of those things happened, right? She was never in a recovery room where she was by herself. Nothing. Interesting. Including her own father. Well, there's reasons for that. Pimp Juice can tell you all about it. When children or adults are being abused, they are scared to stand up. You don't say, considering that I was one of those types of children. Gypsy, there should be a law. I love this one. There should be a law that stops these people like Naomi, Cajun Jen, Mimi, Fancy Maselli, and others to stop bullying Gypsy Rose every single day. Gypsy regrets the choice she made 10 years ago. Does she really? Because it doesn't seem to me like she does. But at that time, she tried to run away. No, she left her home and came back. She tried to get a boyfriend. No, she wanted sex with 35-year-old men selling rugs, and they were married. So not a boyfriend, a rug dealer who was married. Let's get it straight. She even tried to get pregnant. Man, do you think that, I got a question for you here. So Gypsy Rose did all of these things when she was in fear of her mother, who was keeping her prisoner, and she didn't have any time alone with anybody. Well, so if she didn't have time alone with anybody and she was fully a prisoner, can you please tell me how she tried to get pregnant? Was her mom in there at the same time? Are we Handmaid's Tailing this up now? What in the world? You can't even make sense of your own fucking diatribe of bullshit. Nothing worked. DeeDee manipulated the doctors. If Fancy Maselli, aka Good Wives Network, would share the medical records, which I have, that prove, PROOV, no E on the end there, Gypsy Gypsy never needed a coal machine, not sure what that, maybe that's CPAP, I don't know, coal machine, that prove, again, PROOV, Gypsy did not need a feeding tube. Gypsy's eardrums were punctured. Where do you have that information from? Where? It's not in her medical records at all. The doctor even knew Gypsy was able to walk, but when doctors went against DeeDee, she would change doctors. No, she wouldn't. She had the entire two doctors. She had two doctors, Dr. Steele and Dr. Beckerman, that from the time that she landed in Louisiana were her primary care doctors all the way up until she unalived her mama. Hey, guess what? Beckerman was also her doctor in Louisiana from the age of 4 on. So she was moving doctors all the times? No, she wasn't. And if you actually read the records that I've put out, you'd notice that the same names keep appearing over and over and over again because she was seeing the same doctors. But again, you've done no research. Why should I expect you to? You're a gypsy shit stain. So now they go. The doctor even knew Gypsy was able to walk, but when the doctors went against DeeDee, she would change doctors. So it's all. This makes no sense. I ask, is President Trump, oh, we're going for Trump. Wow. Get all the medical records be passing any bill. The people behind this do not want justice for DeeDee and Nick. Nick don't need justice. Okay, so DeeDee and Nick don't need justice. Those are different sentences, ma'am. I don't know if you understand this, lady, but it's different sentences. Nick don't need justice. He's where he's supposed to be for first-degree schmurder. These people want revenge for Gypsy. Think about it. If they wanted justice for DeeDee, they would have her schmurderer, Nicholas Godejohn, on the same website or sentence. Well, you're right. We should have him on there. Wow, so nice of you to say that. I know it's a typo, but it's really funny that your typo tells the truth because he's also a victim and he did not receive a fair trial. There can be multiple victims in all of this. The only one that isn't a real victim would be Gypsy Rose Blanchard, her damn self. So, and wouldn't the billboard be put up where the crime was committed? Why would we put the billboard up where the crime was committed in Missouri, where the perpetrator who committed the crime does not live, nor does she frequent? The idea here is to spread awareness of who she is and what she's done and the crimes that she has committed and how dangerous she is. So I do believe that starting in Louisiana is a perfectly wonderful place to start. However, it's my intention to roll it across the entire country. So probably at some point in time, Missouri will get their own billboard. Isn't that wonderful that this group of women can come together to do this? But no, they're trying to get it close to Gypsy Rose because she's the danger. It's a bad look, guys. Gypsy, your friends, coming over there and trying to do something for the petition again. All we're doing is spreading awareness. All we're trying to do is pass a law so things like this don't happen again. And you are so star-spangled bannered for a schmurderer, a mommy schmurderer at that, a lying, cheating, conning, manipulative, cold-blooded schmurderer. It just makes you look stupid. So if the shoe fits, Cinder fucking Rella, wear it. Have a good one from the Good Wives, serving up true crime, one dish at a time. Bye, guys. Mwah.